Malachi, thank you. A South Carolina author debuted her first screenplay this year. It won 16 awards at the U.S. film festivals around the country. Joanne Beerer-Wilhelm is here to tell us a lot more about her journey and the script that's based on the true story. And the story is right here. It's called Where is Stephanie? And this is a story of adoption and a search for the connection that you were missing.
Yes. This is based on a true story. It's my story. My granddaughter, well, I'll back up. The story is about a woman who places clues in a file at social services, hoping her granddaughter will follow those clues and find her.
And this is your story
of
being a grandmother.
I'm the grandmother. Yes.
And your daughter had passed away that had this baby,
right? No, my daughter had died years before that, but I was still, you know, wanting to fill that void in my life.
Gotcha. And so you knew this grandchild existed?
Yes, it was my son's child.
Okay.
And he was engaged to be married when he found out a former girlfriend was pregnant.
Okay.
And lovely girl. And anyway, he tried to get custody of his daughter, and back then
you could not.
No, forget it. And I asked about having custody, and
as a grandmother.
As a grandmother, and they said grandparents have no rights whatsoever. All I could do was put a letter in her file that could not have any identifiable information in it.
So you put clues?
So I put clues in it because I didn't want to lose all hope of ever seeing her again, and that's the only hope that I had.
And do we spoil the story and tell that it worked?
Well, I will tell you that at a book signing, a woman told me that she had, I'm changing the subject subtly, that she had a child that was placed for adoption, and it was her daughter's child, and then later her daughter died. And I found out that there is an adoption reunion registry in South Carolina through social services. They wouldn't let me sign it, and they would not let her sign it. And because they would not let her sign it, I had the law changed in South Carolina, because I knew with her daughter being deceased, then she would never have any rights. You know,
and
no hope whatsoever.
So the law now allows grandparents in South Carolina to sign the adoption registry.
Absolutely.
So there's this chance that you might be found.
They have hope. The law was passed in May of 2 years ago.
All right, so the movie you hope will happen,
yes,
right? You want to, because 16 film festivals have said this is a great book, a great screenplay.
Right, because I wrote the screenplay for the book. Actually, I wrote the screenplay first because the story was given to me. I saw the ending, and it came to me, the whole story, like a movie fast forward.
Right.
And when I saw that, I said, God wants me to write this into a movie.
Sure.
And I did, and I felt like he was using me as an instrument to write this story that he choreographed.
So how do we get a hold of your book? Is it available on Amazon or places like that?
It is available on Amazon and my website, LenoreLivingston.com.
And who do you feel would enjoy this?
This can be anybody from adolescents all the way up to old age. I have had parents get in touch with me that have read the book, and they said this is a book that adolescents need to read because there's some values in there that need to be learned.
Good. Well, we all need to learn our values and be reminded of them and our barometer in life to keep us on the right track.
Yes.
Well, we appreciate you sharing your story. What is the hope in terms of a screenplay being out there and winning these awards? You really hope it's made into a film?
Oh, absolutely. I feel like this story is meant to be a film. I've had more people contact me that I don't know and said, I've read your book, I've heard your story, I get goosebumps, it's got to be a movie.
And it's winning in Las Vegas and San Antonio, I mean, film festivals all over, including South Carolina's, right? The Underground Film Festival?
Right, South Carolina Underground won that on November the 10th.
Well, congratulations. Okay. That's pretty exciting. Were you floored?
No, I was expecting it.
Were you? I like it, confidence.
Because I just knew it in my heart because it's meant to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we look forward to following the journey that comes next because I'm sure there's exciting things ahead for you.
Now, I do have a sizzler reel on my website.
Okay.
That's 11 minutes long. If people go into LenoreLivingston.com, they can see the sizzler reel.
So this is like a sort of a taste of what it would be in a movie.
In a movie.
All
Yes,
right. Well, we will
absolutely.
check it out. Something
Thank
to
you.
do. Thank you.
Thank
Thanks for being
you.
here. We appreciate it. You're watching Carolina's Family at 4. We're coming right back with more. Stay with us.